All right, so today I'm going to talk about my experience with Flonase. Now, I've been using Flonase for quite some time, many years, and when I discovered this stuff, it was pretty amazing. Now, I have allergies, hay fever, or whatever you want to call it, where it affects the way that I breathe. Makes me feel icky. I get headaches. I'm just going to open this up while I talk about my experience with this. So, I've had headaches, all sorts of things when it comes to allergies. It's seasonal allergies, not so much dust mites, but I get allergies, and for years it pretty much shut me down during the particular allergy season. Now, I tried other things such as Benadryl. Benadryl works really well, but you know the side effects that come with Benadryl. You end up going to sleep. And I've tried Claritin. Claritin works okay, but it doesn't quite get the job done. So I was just seeking something that could alleviate my issue with allergies, stumbling upon different things, trying out different things. And then one day I was in a store and someone recommended the Flonase. That's this right here, the Flonase. It is actually a nasal spray. Now, if you know what Flonase is, if you don't know, it's fluticasone. If I'm Italian, it's a lot of stuff. Here it is right here. I'm not going to try to pronounce it right now, but it releases 50 mcgs per spray. Here's the spray bottle. I'm going to open this up and show you this in a second. Now, what it says right here, it says 24 hours of relief. Itchy, watery eyes, nasal congestion, runny nose, itchy nose, sneezing. Those are all of the symptoms that I have when I have my allergies during this allergy season. Now, in here it shows you the different ways, or not the different ways, how to use this. And it's pretty much self-explanatory. When I first started using Flonase, it didn't have the explanations as simple to read as you have right here. And it's pretty much easy to read. It says shake, prime, blow, aim, breathe, spray. So what they're meaning is you shake this up. This is the bottle that it comes in. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to show you this in a second. So it says to shake the bottle gently, remove the green cap, and then prime. The prime is just getting some of the Flonase inside of the tube in order to be sprayed. Now, a lot of people are maybe afraid of, spraying things up their nose. They may be had adverse reaction to something else or experience in the past that keeps people from spraying things in their nose. But I was one of those people. I was just like, I'm not going to do a nasal spray because I'm so used to nasal sprays being filled with like menthol or something, some numbing agents, which actually can make the issue a little bit worse with prolonged use. So I was a little bit hesitant before I tried this right here, but when I actually did, it really changed my life. And I'm gonna get into that in a second. So you prime this. It says do this by starting a new bottle or haven't used it in a week or so. Just clean the nozzle. There's a lot of instructions in here, and you should read that, the instructions that come with the actual product. I'm just talking about my experience and briefly going over their instructions right here. And then blow your nose. So that's important, especially during allergy season when you may be congested. There may be a lot of mucus in your nose. Now you want to get the mucus out so that the ingredients within Flonase actually can be absorbed by your body. Now, if you have mucus, it is a barrier which keeps things from being absorbed if you spray them up your nose, okay? So after you blow your nose, blow each nose gently to clear nostrils. Don't spray this in your eyes, okay? It says to aim. So close one nostril and put a tip of the spray nozzle in other nostril. So close one nostril and put the tip of the spray nozzle in the other nostril. And it shows right here, put just the tip into the nose, aim slightly away from center of nose. All right. And then while sniffing gently, press down on the spray nozzle once or twice according to the dosing instructions. It's important to read the instructions before you actually use this product. It says you'll feel a light mist in your nose. Breathe out throughout your mouth, through your mouth. Repeat in the other nostril. Wipe spray nozzle with a clean tissue and replace cap. So I'm going to show you what this is. So this changed my life. I sprayed this. I wanted to give this a shot because everything else had pretty much not done the job. So I started this out, and it took about a day, maybe a day and a half before I really started noticing my life had changed. I'm just going to go ahead and prime this really quick. And when I was using this during allergy season, I remember the first time I used this, my allergies went away. It has like a floral scent to it, which is rather pleasant. My allergies went away. I could breathe again, no more congestion in my nose, and it was such a relief that I almost wanted to give it a high five if it had a high five. If it had a hand, excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and shake this up. I did not shake it. I primed it first, but I did not shake it. So it's important to shake it to get the ingredients mixed properly in here. So I'm going to shake it well. All right. So shook it well. This particular one has 144 meter sprays in here. That's quite a lot. I'm going to go ahead and spray it to prime it. So I primed it, maybe lost a couple of sprays, and then I'm going to spray it. My nose has been blown. I already did that, so I'm going to skip over that step. This is aim and spray into nostril. So I'm going to go ahead and aim this and spray into my nostril. All right, so let me go ahead and do that. It says it's supposed to breathe in. Has a nice floral scent to it, and then I'm going to do the other nostril. Now, you may not notice a lot of relief right away, but after a day, you'll notice, well, at least I noticed, how much of a difference it changed my life, because I had stuffy nose, sneezing, I had runny nose, a lot of congestion, itchy and watery eyes, and all of that went away, as well as some other symptoms that I had. They were subdued by Flonase. And so every year when allergy season comes around, I always make sure to have Flonase because it actually does a trick as opposed to other forms of medication or that you could take to alleviate your problems. Now, I always keep this when I'm traveling because a lot of countries do not have Flonase readily available in pharmacies. So always make sure to have this because you go to different countries or different places, their seasons may be a little different from your seasons. And you want to make sure you have something like this because it really does a trick, and you don't want to be in some other country taking Benadryl or something else that will make you drowsy. And so always make sure to have Flonase available. And after about a day of using this, it clears up my symptoms and it feels like I'm brand new again without allergies. So Flonase definitely changed my life as when it comes to battling allergies, which I've had for I don't know how long, for a really long time, but this put a stop to that. So always make sure that I have a bottle of Flonase with me or in my vicinity at all times, whether I'm traveling or at home, to make sure I have this to alleviate a lot of my allergy symptoms. And so that's Flonase. That was my experience with this. I like this a lot. I really am thankful for Flonase for walking into my life. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks a lot for watching.